No sound still. Oh, no, wait, there it is. Hey. I have not been streaming for a while because sadly came down with a cold.
Once upon
Now
a
I'm
time,
starting episode
in a
3.
deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many opened wounds. Allison, wake up.
You killed me.
Like me. Oh. There's a fire. House is on fire. No? Oh. Creepy.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
I am bonus.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Cool.
I can't really eat anything right now. Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus.
What?
ID and pay stubs. I should have let myself enjoy these trips more. Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down.
Little special creamy crab pod. Garlic melted butter over medium heat. That's celery, carrot, and stuff. Raw season. Cover and simmer. Cook to add creamy corn and crab meat. Freshly heated. Pretty good. Well, look, the same year as me. 36. Regard to her patient Allison and V. Recording trans full time. Plus bonuses she has no.
I got pretty lucky with this job. Tessa and Tom really took a chance on me.
I don't
Eddie
think the
says
ID
there's a
would be
plant
here.
for every pain, except heartache.
Where I find
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back? Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
likes to reimagining things.
I haven't had any time to sketch lately.
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I don't feel like listening to anything right now. I wonder what Michael would think about all this. I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this.
Safe stuff. Here, not there.
You swore, Allison.
It's nothing. This is nothing. God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
Letter. I think they would be upset. Oh,
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me? God, where is it?
under the bed.
Not here. Not here. Here they are.
Stub.
Okay, I think I've got everything I need for the application. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Why is it? Here.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
deal with you right now. Not here. No, no phone here.
Book.
What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, I was not in the right headspace to make something last night. I should try it again. I've got enough time to carve something for Dee. I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. We deserve this is a totally different life. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff. Tyler and I should bike around the lake when we've patched things up.
Pretty.
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
No, he's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh, especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Spicy chocolate bars? My gosh.
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess. Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying, I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
Solid plan.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face, just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you, okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No, I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it. Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I, haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Caught her
Mrs.
flasher?
Romero's cobbler?
My gosh.
I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Cobbler, cobbler, cobbler.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
Ooh, these look like... Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot.
Mail slot, mail. assume that'll be upstairs office.
Try not
Side
to
is
hang out
office.
upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. It shouldn't bother him.
Can I have your address, please?
1712 East 8th
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
I think I know that voice.
Uncle's in there. He's really letting that guy have it.
Just visiting family. My folks and younger brother live here. Maybe you know him. Works at the post office. Name's Danny.
Yes, I do.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. I dropped my stuff off upstairs, so I'm gonna go wait in the break room.
Okay, hon. I won't be much longer.
Well, now what? Right, you? This one? Yes. Like glitch there, jeez.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brendan may be in for it, too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty
What are you having?
trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your business, young lady.
We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
Did you happen to get a rabies vaccine recently?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
know I can see
probably
you, that's
best to go
fine,
do
right?
that straight away.
Oh,
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike? And the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
my cobbler or what? Didn't even have breakfast. I'm eating cobbler.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Kid, an animal? I say kid.
Let me guess. Some bored kid?
Wrong. It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now.
Ah.
Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Apologize for it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but... Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose.
Oh.
The Chief works hard for all of us. He doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to have this conversation right now. I had a rough morning.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable, you're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, are you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air. Ty? Are you there?
Whoa.
Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
Falling over used to help Allison breathe.
I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. I just want to be okay.
I don't understand what's happening. I think I'm gonna kill her.
My heart, it's gonna explode. I've been here before. It'll end.
Don't get it.
Wait, am I still breathing? Yes. I'm still breathing. Keep going.
Oh, I see now. Took me a second.
My heart's still racing. I think I need to just let go. What's happening?
I'm so scared, Allison.
Me too.
I don't want to go. Maybe we should tell them the truth.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
But what if we get in trouble and then we both get sent away?
Hey, Chief Brown, wait. I went back to the house and got these 3 kids.
A goblin.
They wouldn't let me take anything else. I'm sorry.
Sam, please tell them to let us stay together. Please.
Oh gosh.
Please.
I don't have that kind of power.
Sam.
Kids. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler.
stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
I pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Now what? Now that you're a cop.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
They threw it to get to. father is still the first time started the game.
Okay. You can do this.
Virgo.
Good. He's here.
Gotta look.
Visualize the outcome you want. All right. Let's do this.
It is very pretty and slow.
Family's family. Get it. Fuck it. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
Ah, cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Really?
Yeah. Well, all right, here she is.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
Sure.
Where's your brother?
Back at the house, I guess.
So, what's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Oh, come on. Guess I gotta look around or something?
How's the house coming along?
Physically painful. I'm gonna say slow.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
Brown friend.
Goddamn Billy buying some corroded, rusty-ass junker.
Negative.
Shit. These freaking nuts stuck.
Okay then. That's how much beer you can fit on it. Paid you in advance as a favor because, god damn it, vote can get it done. Crime report. I know you're.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. I got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure.
Sure, now I'm looking.
Damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. It should be in that cupboard over there.
What cupboard?
Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
A little slow. While I'm over here, I'm just gonna take time. Alright.
Sam? Are you our father?
Very abrupt.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well,
He knows.
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Who is it?
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here, getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in.
When was the last time you cracked a window?
Heat's on the fritz. Ugh. Come over here. Sit with me.
I am over here. Oh, hold on, let me. There we go.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things. Your mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one.
Boat.
Kind of like you.
Oh. There's 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long. Laura's a very best part. Get the boat. Get something.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
You like it?
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Of the whole mural, the whale mural. All today. Robert's kids wanted. Tomorrow we're going to Falls. Still looks like what's on the. Hope you're hauling then. Roll load.
Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us.
Oh.
Is that a trap door?
Yeah. Jimmy closed the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
Oh.
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so
It's up there.
I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It's stuck in my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she doesn't have none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
He's just passed out from the alcohol. Loft in the barn. Barn.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler?
Oh, Michael.
I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Ow.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car. Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Like I want hot chocolate.
Got
now.
everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after you move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches.
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Those things.
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Old.
Reel them in. No, give it a nice pull.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Alright, here we go. Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been Murder House Girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, well, I was the kid who killed his mom. And I still found a way to confront my shit. I mean, I'm here, doing the work.
Yeah, I sound like
Even
an
though
asshole.
every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To Fireweed, you mean?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything. I got this.
Fish. Fish.
Don't let it
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it away.
Hey, you're missing the show.
You.
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Minship, you read my mind.
Ice cream.
You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's her loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben and Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry. We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Go look at the loft.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Go look at the loft in the barn.
Okay, so I need to show you something.
Go.
What? You're
Yes.
kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
Awkward.
How do you know?
Sitting.
I asked him, point blank.
Not side by side.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Get out of the way.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
I don't know.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Oh, there's water.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
No? Okay. Okay.
The handle should be behind this.
Oh.
There it is.
Okay, I didn't even look for that in the picture.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Ladder over here. Then, yes. Oh. Didn't know there's windows up there. Quite the room.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
Like her door.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
Gotta read another book.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's start here. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
Gotta do, I guess, this one.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right?
Put your toy goblin.
Since she's the princess?
There.
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been... The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah. At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Mary Ann.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any? I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Mary Ann.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away. The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Marianne, can't do this anymore. They're better. Say bullshit like it's all just to deal with. And I've realized I'm just not ready. Built all this on our without your mom constantly pressure on us. Would have been different. Damage is done and it's probably that now. So sorry, you're an amazing person. You made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we're both better off apart. There I go with cliches again. Never stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so. Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next. There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
I think it has to deal with like there's the ballerina.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she...
Is the Gold Lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
Bird.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
What's the Gold Lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Nope.
There.
Is that it?
It's opening.
What's in there this time?
House.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Sam.
Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Before I do that one. Park. Oh.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Yeah. All positive about her. Alright, what's this big letter?
Her father.
This letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I am writing to inform you that your mother has passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, family, friends, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food. Flowers and sympathy cards. Your cousin Addie brought in a beautiful photo album of our holiday pictures in the corner. You're there in all of them, but you aren't here today. I haven't heard from you in 4 years, and I hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, that you child are both safe. Your mother has been sick and depressed for years by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, spread through her body like cancer completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help, got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. A mother's duty doesn't end when your children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them to the people they are supposed to be, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intention clear. I just thought you should. Dad. Ready then.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
This puzzle then. Oh, that's the house, okay.
This just lit up, so I think...
What's this?
Some sort of map? What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
And ran away to the forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Fair one. Beaver.
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Oh.
Yes.
Leia did it right.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Princesses lost once upon a time in a... There lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back, the item from her old life. Splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight. Mad hunter tore rucksack from her back and headed her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. Tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, below near the window, where sun would catch it on, shine and wink. Princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty. Running her thumb down its curve, every morning she would wake and tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk in the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what? After all, was a princess without a crown. Every night she would place it upon its pillow and give it a quick kiss and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back out and make sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night the princess woke into a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows and the panes, fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground. She plucked it from its pillow and brought it to her bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close. In the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though perhaps she gave the tiara and even more thorough cleaning. Grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure that it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it to her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to polish it, it was gone beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara throughout the day, and through the night. Next night, sitting with the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. Sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze was fixed on a sapling. Remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life, desperate despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground of the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in an ancient wood, and that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, her title. Now.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant.
She lost it.
She ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
There she finally found him.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Oh.
Back in your pond, Big Frog.
I don't think I found everyone.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
Thing 2. Got over there.
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Here as well.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Oh, hold on. It's in the doors. E O so O-L-E.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Colors too. O L it right there. Yes? I gotta push the L-E.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
Here's the E. The wrong one. There we go.
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed. I was her son.
For Allison and Ollie. Write stories to understand, be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? Sorry I kept mine from you for so long. I love goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Where he's buried.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Yeah.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Gonna leave those. We're gonna go.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Fine.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the...
Alright. What did they steal? Here. Fruits and nuts. Eggs. But then small items disappeared. Spoons, plates, forks and knives, and blankets. make a cake. Cake was lasted until the snow melted. It was a tiny feat.
Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing some flour for the cake, maybe? What if they took some spoons? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Did they steal candy? Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes?
No.
Maybe not.
Didn't take candy either.
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe not.
There was a flower they didn't take.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
That's where it went.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
One time in an ancient deep forest, the old bear stood on a bank of the rivers, wiping at sound away spawning grounds. Just as he got his paw on a particular fat one, he heard a woman shouting, simply eating his salmon. Then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree, while the wolf snarled and gaped at the base of the tree. The old bear would normally get in the middle of such a situation after a fellow predator. He understood the wolf's need to hunt, but saw the princess. He was struck by her beauty. He had to help. Great war, the bear heaved hind legs right in Alno's direction. The bear roared again, and the wolf took off. Trees. Heard him fearfully. Can you come down? How do I know you didn't save me just so you could eat yourself? Suppose it's a fair question. I promise I won't eat you. Princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he dies and slowly made her way to the down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her and she was not going to get eaten today. Thank you, she told the old bear. Of course, he said. Can I walk with you back to your home? Of course, said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that, princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear. Fresh salmon, a fresh handful of ripe berries, bluebells, one spring, sudden thaw. Old bear was there, and salmon, berries, and bluebells. Had no mate. Provided her much suitable den and catch fish for her to protect her. Bird would brush out his fur and pick out berries. Good excellent weather for his cubs. The bear king would bring Bruce and asked bride, I'm sorry, the princess. You're a very good friend. I appreciate all you've done. I cannot. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work. Bear was crushed. Can we still be friends? He asked. We will always be friends, said the princess, but I will never marry you. The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship. After 1 year, he tried again to ask to be his bride, but once again she refused. It happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I would sooner you have left to wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full of 2 goblins who live under my house. They are all I need. That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon, berries, and newly bloomed bluebells. The old bear never asked again the princess to be his bride, much as he had wanted to. That is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him.
Some roses, maybe?
Nope.
Actually, I'm not sure. Some honey?
Nope.
Actually, I'm not sure. Huh. Fresh caught salmon?
Yep.
A newly bloomed bluebell? A handful of ripe berries?
Here we go.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Yeah. There was a note under the door, like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind. You know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up, I guess. All that went to my head, but I want you to know I got a message and I'm gonna get out of your hair. Man, there doesn't need any bad feeling. You can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, so let me know if you want me to come with you because sometimes guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam. Hi. Beaver.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
That's the next one right here. Little bear came by. Found her. What am I doing? Morning. The house was still standing but badly damaged. The storm was blown angles of the roof and walls, even though a post upon the house which stood. First two things she could fix. But the last was her. Will I do? Bears the wise princess. So she had to fix a big wooden house. We found her nailing planks in. Stop, princess. Let me do that for you. I'm happy to. But want to help with the roof. May when the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. I could throw my body against it, said the old bear. I am very large. He stretched up hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then charged straight to the post, threw his body against it with an but the impact moved the post but too far and ended up bent in the other direction. Wise princess decided the decision was needed. Thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellent craft dam. Perhaps she can help. She can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the injurious animal hard at work, slapping down mud on the part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. Beaver, she said, my house was damaged in the storm. You help me fix it? I believe I could do that, yes, said the very old beaver. And she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. It will be an easy fix. said, and she set about writing the post with loud slaps of the tail. She was done. The wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls. Even bent this post. "Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stew and corn in a basket full of bark and twigs. Beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it. Though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said very old beaver. "Of course," she said. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." That is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess paid her kindness. They fixed the roof,
She fixed the roof shingles.
the wall,
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
fort.
She slapped the post with. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah,
Oh,
he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Eddie's girlfriend or wife. "Dear Mary Ann, cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation. Though I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't mind saying goodbye, so I'll keep my Melaniki ring. I want to thank you for all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been after a sick old lady. You also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me fighting this disease, hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength. Time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy, oh, is his mom puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending. Thank you for the warmth and the brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss, will you?" Last one.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. They helped fix the beaver dam.
Everything? Party. Like an egg. Early winter storm bladed. Early in the year, forests were not ready for an ordinary winter, much less a bad one. Everyone agreed that the storm sign of the Ice King had plans for a long cold winter. This had grown up in a kingdom. It was sunny all year long, and the goblins were. No one in the big wooden house knew how to prepare. The house was not well insulated, and they did not have enough fuel or food. Only the precocious Hellion notified their flight, and it came time to fly south with the other birds. Heart was heavy in sadness. What can I do? Thought I'm migratory bird, and if I were to stay, it would look after my flock. I think this is the right story. Goblins good. Goblins save the old beaver. Goblins irritate the Ice King. Pelican forgives the goblins. Look at got written over it. Oh, I think this is it. Sometime in a deep ancient forest there lived a pair of crafty goblins. Below a big wooden house they lived. The wise princess shared as much food with them as she was able, but it was never quite enough. This left the hungry goblins very hungry, always hungry. One day, as they were out foraging for food, the precarious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There were king crabs and red, blue, gold, and scarlet, veiny blue shrimp, pink shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, purple spiny urchins, and even one prickly red sea cucumber. Just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Think she would mind if we took a little? Asked one goblin to the other. Her beak gate never empty. She won't possibly miss a couple crabs, said the second. Licking her lips, they agreed. So they kept over, clinched some crabs and ran. Goblin scarfed the crabs, but when they finished, they found that they were still hungry. Won't miss a handful of shrimp, said the one goblin and the other. The goblin scarfed the shrimp, but when they finished, they found they were still hungry. Maybe a few scallops, said one goblin to the other. The goblins scarfed the scallops, but when they were finished, they found they were still hungry. They went back for the clams, the urchins, and finally the sea cucumber. Finally, they were not hungry, but there was nothing left. Just then, the pelican woke. What happened to my food? She asked, unable to lie about it. The goblins confessed their crime. The pelican was dismayed. She was a little charitable-hearted bird, and she could tell the crafty goblins were growing little. Goblins, said the precarious, I will share my food with you, but you must in return follow my example and be generous with others. As I am with you, take that to heart. I will have considered debt paid, but have nothing to give, said the goblins. But we have nothing to give, said the goblins. You have your nimble hands, your crafty brains, and your loving hearts, said the pelican. The crafty goblins realized how much they had to give, and for the rest of their day they looked for ways to help with of the forest. They found the Starwalt moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot on his back, and climbed to give the moose scratching. Next, the old bear could get honey out of the narrow beehive. They climbed up to the top of the tree of the hive and dropped it, cracking it open. Finally, they found the princess crying over a loss she would not speak about, so they wrapped up their little arms around her in a big hug, and they stayed till she felt better. When they were done, they returned to the Pierce Pelican and said, Did it feel good, as generous as I am? It did, said the goblin. I'm glad, said the we have all problems that we can't solve on our own, but everyone goes about with generosity hearts. Then there is always someone on hand to help, but we all must commit to do so, or there may be no one there to help you when you need it. It made sense to the goblins, and they thanked the Pierce Pelican for her food and the lesson. Of course, by this time they were hungry again, and that remained an ongoing problem with the day. Starwalt Moose taught them to fish, That is that is how the various pelicans gave the crafty goblins got them charity. Put the beaver out.
Wait.
They scratched. No.
Huh. They had to give nuts to the or not.
Scratched the
They
moose.
gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They hugged the princess when she was crying.
The princess.
Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift located near the Big Glacier, catering seasonal forests, as well as Devil's Crossing locals who specialize in assortment of high-quality products from home, accessories, handmade souvenirs, personal apparel, and locally made. Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene. In addition to the wide array of novelty handcrafted products, customers enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from store co-owner Tessa and upcoming artist Mary Ann Ronan. The business plan is prepared to financing from the amount $20,000 to purchase inventory and to cover expenses first year of operations. Year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan a moderate profit, working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think? This business plan. Is that it? We done? That's it. All of them.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I think we've seen everything.
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Thing 2 here. Did that one. Did them all.
You really want to go?
Yes.
You sure we've seen everything?
Yep.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Literally running.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Oh, you'll know.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
I think I already know.
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa
No.
knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
What else is she saying right there? I don't believe it's Tom. I still don't.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
Hey.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
Hey. You hearing me?
Yep. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know.
What?
This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman.
Ugh.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Okay.
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Saw him.
Manhunter.
Wait, no! Stop! Alvin! Alvin! Honey, wait. Please.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Gun down. Oh no.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, That's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I kept wondering why. Wondering why she would yell it to the kid, but Mom's story is more believable.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I might have gotten mixed up with the
I'm
other one.
going to kill. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
There's been no sign of any other regression in the story towards them. I think I'm gonna believe Tom's version. I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't... What?
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
Thinking I picked the wrong one though, because like it's like better if I pick the same thing as one. Makes no sense.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
Bad.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Water. Months later. Keeping it. Your box.
One last look. Good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop him off at Bernie's. It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky. Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I will soon. Missionary assignment. I apologize for not carried on my own as well. Without question, I will go for help. I've never found the friend of my husband. I've never been able to give Marianne to him. I really did love both. Tried to forgive her all that. Discovered that you were hurt of her affair with my. Wanted her to suffer like I was suffering. I brought down your house, the raft. I never dared. Being deeply ashamed for all these years, I'm out in the open. Give me, you have taught me a love will bring further in life. Together always in his. Goblin. In town as you guys finally sold the house, I keep there was nobody fast these days. Getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like fast I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what you said. To do better, but I think it might be late for a bear like me. Sure, if this were week, getting late. Getting late, call me. Save Sam. Wish it was easy. Everything has. Never gonna be that easy.
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Oh, it changed the spring and winter. Really, I was gonna leave the computer here. Relieved to finally be done with that place. No doubt, it should be back. Our place. Box bandits. That biscuit thing. Probably take out fire hydrants and stop signs. Die. The laptop there, eh? Guess so. Wanted escapes. Oh, the fuzzy bandit. A box raccoon. Bathroom. Probably not. Nope. Bedroom.
Goodbye, room.
Picture.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye,
Moon?
man on the moon? For posterity.
Is it really? Except for the last room.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Goblins. There's that. Biodiversity. I could sit.
Everything okay, Ty?
No.
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
Gotta get one more look at everything.
Yeah. Time to move on.
There. I could just fall in the lake, maybe. I think that's cool. Oh, can't go in the lake. Guess that means it's to go and finish this.
I hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
Goblin.
Such a good day.
Is that thing I was telling you about? The JC 5th annual queer prom bar. Like it. It a minute. Okay, I gotta go under the house.
Goblins out. Gonna miss this.
Review.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
I find more games like this. Am I missing something? Maybe. Ah, take it. Please. I have everything now. Let's see if I can hit it for now. Oh. The house for good.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, Give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Like that. That was good. Oh, now I gotta go to bed. Definitely gotta play more of these, I think. Maybe. Got a new game coming up soon, so. Anyways, I hope whoever is watching this enjoyed it. At least watching me play all the way through. I certainly enjoyed all of the sceneries that they put in. Definitely makes me want to go out and see something like that in real life. Oh, excuse my yawning. I really wanted to get this one episode done in all one stream because I've been stuck with a cold for 5 days and or more. I just finally got better. Except for my other half who's sick now. Anyways, I hope, oh wait, enter to continue. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. Hold on. Allison was grateful they completed Did by Thompson. Oh, I was supposed to believe in the twins' memory. See, I knew it was the wrong one. Twins trusted their bonding, kept their voice. We held on to our voice. They just believe that Allison accepted the responsibility of murder. That's the truth, yep. Felt understood by Allison. The Sam story, which I did. I was happy to be good friends with Ty. I was supposed to kiss Michael. I was supposed to kiss him. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it, or did enjoy it, and have a good night.